I've got a question from E in Seoul in Korea. Was my late father reincarnated into this world, or does he stay in the world of spirits? That's a really, really great question. And let's do like a little general teaching about past lives before answering it specifically. We are spirit. You are spirit. Your father is spirit. Even though we're experiencing ourselves within these bodies in linear time, in this time-space reality called Earth, we are never not spirit. There is a larger part of ourselves that is that multidimensional consciousness that is projecting this temporal self. So when your father was alive, he was in the world of spirits. As someone who is deceased, he is in the world of spirits. And from the perspective of the world of spirits, there is no time and space. There is just endless creativity and projections of consciousness into different realities, including the time-space reality on planet Earth. I know I said that all very, very quickly, but that's just a perspective on past lives and what they are. Okay, so it's because we're our linear human brains, we think, okay, I'm born, I die, I go into the world of spirit, then I come back, then I'm born, and then I die, and then I go, and it's this linear thing that happens, but it kind of isn't. That's just our way to conceive of it in our limited linear human brains. Now let's get to your question about your father and see what comes up to talk about. Well, I'm seeing that you have a close relationship with your father, and that it has continued after his passing. Whether you're consciously aware of it or not, it looks as though you've continued to communicate with him and have conversations with him. And it looks like it's almost like he's continuing to be a father to you, but he is wanting you, or he is encouraging you, or being assisted to help you kind of grow up. Showing me a picture of training wheels, you know, like when we're kids and we learn to ride a bike, and the goal is of like, you know, your dad will help you ride the bike, and then eventually it takes the training wheels off and you can ride the bike on your own. And that's what's coming up to talk about, and that's what this card is about. It's about becoming your own authority, finding your own inner voice. And so often that parental voice that's brought us up, we sort of take it on within ourselves and continue saying the same messages to ourselves that our parents did, instead of finding out, well, who am I? And am I the same? And do I believe the same things? So I'm seeing that whether your father has other bodies on the planet in this present time moment or not, in a way is irrelevant. That what's coming up to talk about is your relationship with your father, your reliance on your father. He looks like a very loving father, and that it's sort of, you know, it looks like he, and it feels like spirit in general, or other helpers are conspiring to help you connect with your own higher knowing and your own inner voice, and to find your own answers within yourself. So I hope that helps. I know it's not like a black and white, yes, he's been reincarnated into the world. I think if you want an answer that says, does he have another body on the planet now? No, I'm not seeing it, actually not seeing he does, which is interesting, because but it looks like thinking from our linear time space perspective, he's got a planning one, and one is about to pop up at some point in the relatively near future from our perspective. Hope that helps. All right. And if you'd like to send me a question, if you're watching E's question and you think, oh, I've got something I want to ask, please do. There's a form below that you can fill out. And if you would like a little inspirational spiritual teaching, a few minutes long every week to come into your inbox based on the teachings embedded in these cards, then there's another link that you can click, and it will basically take you to a page where you can find out about receiving these weekly teachings that take you on the journey of spiritual awakening and spiritual unfoldment, the human journey back to God. All right. And yeah, so do contact me if you want your own reading.